So, welcome back to another video, another reaction. We've been getting it lately for the last week, so we're gonna keep this thing going. And yeah, I'm about to go give me a dash cam. I start doing some footage on the road while I'm driving, stuff like that. But it is time to see what this is about. As y'all can see on the screen right there. Let me start acting retarded. Look at this video called No Way Videos the internet can't seem to explain. So, what can we explain? We probably gotta explain all of this. I'm about to hit the other button. Yeah, let's get this done. Don't do that. Alright, it's showing me
Just got
clips.
really quiet.
I want
really
to be
fast.
a surprise. This is from That's Impossible. I think that's
Aqui, gente, ó. Acabou de baixar aqui no Corvo Play aqui, ó.
I'm
telling you right now, that mother back there is not real.
I seen a clip of her though. I think it was on TikTok or something like that. I don't even watch TikTok, but it was on YouTube. You know, that's how YouTube take the TikTok clips and put it on YouTube. But yeah. Hope it ain't too loud.
Hi, I'm James LaFleur and you're watching the Impossible channel. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this. There's been loads of strange things going on in the past few months, so I decided to bring you guys some of these strange and mysterious events caught on camera. From people having mysterious freakouts in airplanes to unexplained glitches in the Matrix to creepy videos, today you're in for a treat. Are you guys ready?
That's a cool
Well,
background.
let's go.
I wanted that to actual live footage.
Don't let toxins build up in your body. Try this new Smart Patch instead. It draws out built-up chemicals in the most bizarre way possible. When we saw it on Facebook, we thought it was bullshit. But when we
In today's world, because of technology, it's becoming more and more challenging to actually trust what it is that we're looking at.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. For a second. My bad, y'all. Back with the action. I'm gonna hear a lot of stuff about AIs right now. They're pushing a lot of AIs and UFOs right now. The world is getting crazier.
Now, I'm
and
not just talking about
crazier.
artificial intelligence replicating people's voices, pictures, and videos. I'm actually talking about the fact
That's
that a couple
scary,
of decades ago, you would see something strange in the sky, and it would automatically trigger the possibility that you're looking at something from another world.
What the is there in the sky?
That is scary. Do y'all think this is fake or real? Do you think it's the government UFO? Or is the... 'cause I was looking at some stuff, like, I was talking about they using fake aliens and stuff like that. And UFOs and all that crap. Make us believe that it might be an invasion.
Está brillando tanto. Ahí va.
And tell y'all how they gonna do it. They is gonna use technology in the sky. Y'all ever seen Spider-Man? I know most of y'all seen Spider-Man. So y'all seen Spider-Man where, I think it was the second one, or the newest one, where they had holograms. They're using holograms. That's what they're gonna do with that. If they not already using it now, they might be using it now for all we know.
Pero eso puede ser un dron, mira, nos está viendo.
Nowadays, unfortunately, because of drones and
Like the
technology,
sun just
it's
went up
quite
in the
difficult
air.
to classify what it is that we're looking at. And this is sort of what happened in Medellin, Colombia about a year ago, in June 2022, when several people were surprised by a very strange object in the sky. And this is what they saw. Check this out.
Like, what? Wait, airplane? Airplane's making the noise, this one. It's gonna land there, like there's an airport there. Guys, what? No, this is not a, is it weather balloon?
Like I said, that could be a hologram right there just sitting there.
What appears to be some sort of metallic object can be seen hovering quietly above Medellin.
That's probably real though, it could be real.
Now, even though the object could be a balloon, most people who were seeing this agreed that it looked like something else.
It's not a
Not only
balloon.
that, the object appeared
You saying that's a balloon just sitting right there, sitting still? That's crazy. And people think that's a balloon. Y'all crazy.
to be stationary for more than 30 minutes, and it caught the attention of several people around the city.
Bueno, aquí podemos observar en el cielo de Medellín, hoy lunes 27 de junio, un objeto estático. Tiene más de media hora allí, sin moverse. No sé qué es.
Now, I'm not exactly sure what this mysterious object is, and apparently no one does. What I do know, however, is that balloons are not supposed to stay still in the air, fixed in the same place for too long. Not only that, a couple of hours later, passengers in airplanes were actually spotting the same object. Check this out. Whatever this thing was, it got the attention of a lot of people and left everyone completely baffled. Some internet users were suggesting that this is possibly a balloon or just a drone, while others state that they have seen similar things. Now, even though this could be a balloon, it's behaving quite differently than one, and apparently this is what caught a lot of people's attention.
I don't know.
Not only that,
That could be the government drone, who knows? But God, man, stuff just getting crazy.
if things weren't strange enough,
I
it
don't wanna
gets
see it all
even stranger.
unfold.
When a couple of months ago, this year, a Colombian pilot saw a similar object flying at an amazing speed just above Antioquia in Colombia, about 67 miles away from Medellin. This is what he saw. In the video, we can see what appears to be the same metallic object swooshing by the airplane at very
Just like Independence Day, how it flew past real fast.
high speed. After the video was posted, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and if we slow-mo and replay the video, we can actually see this mysterious object quite clearly. Now, if this is the exact same thing, I'm not too sure. What I do know is that I don't see a propulsion system in neither of the objects. Not only that, they were seen in the same region just 1 year apart. To this day, officially, both of these sightings remain a complete mystery. But when it comes to strange things in the sky, it doesn't stop there. A couple of weeks ago in Bengaluru in India, people saw what they could only describe as a square portal in the sky. Check this out.
Oh god.
Damn, what is
This
that?
is so cool. This looks like a portal. This looks like a door.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on the edge.
Oh my god. Oh god. No.
What appears to be some sort of mysterious rectangular light source can be seen in the sky. And if you look closely in the video, it appears as if the light source is coming from behind the clouds, meaning that this possibly isn't a projection from a light source on the ground. Some internet users agree that this actually looks like a Brocken spectre. Now, a Brocken spectre is the magnified shadow of an observer cast in midair upon any type of cloud opposing a strong light source. But something tells me that this is not what's going on here. Not only that, there have been several strange sightings in the sky lately of mysterious objects that appear to hide within the
What do
clouds.
y'all think this is?
Over here, come here.
Everyone-
Look right above the trees. Come here, dude.
But I be wanting to see a UFO, but then at the same time I don't. But I'm just like curious, like a lot of stuff. That's why I be watching these kind of videos. Like, but then you gotta figure out what's real and what's fake. That's the whole thing about all of this. Technology got so advanced. It's like people make fake videos. The government could be doing some shit. So it's like you have to figure out what's real and what's not. We're living in the Matrix.
Right above the trees. What? Dude, what is that? That is not a plane either. It's not moving. Oh my gosh, dude. Me neither. Oh, dude. Did you see how fast it just went?
Not to mention that in 2017 in China, something similar happened, and to this day officially there's no explanation for it. What do you think this mysterious light source is? And why do you think there are so many of these strange events going on lately? Is it just a coincidence? Or is this the real deal and there's something going on? What's your take? In a world where air travel has become an everyday norm for millions of people, it's astonishing to learn that approximately 40% of the population still harbors an underlying fear of flying.
But I am telling you right now.
Things like turbulence, cramped spaces, and the mere thought of being thousands of feet above the ground can sometimes trigger anxiety in even the most experienced traveler. So it's actually quite common for flight attendants to have to deal with stressful situations where passengers freak out mid-air.
Excuse me. I want off the plane.
And this is sort of what happened a couple of weeks ago on a Dallas to Orlando flight. However, in this case, it was anything but a common situation.
I wanted to see.
Actually, it ended up being something far more sinister, and it became one of the biggest mysteries this year. This is how everything started. Pay very close attention.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two. But I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going.
Wow, haha, I want that treasure. How can I get it? Let me get some water, and now lava.
See who it is.
Freaking out about a person who's...
So do y'all think she's crazy? I don't think she's crazy, to be honest. Because it could be a shapeshifter she would sit beside.
supposedly does not exist. A woman asks to leave the plane immediately, and after a couple of tense moments, the airplane returns to the gate and she's removed from the flight. After the video was posted, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and the video became a topic. Who was this mysterious woman and what was it that she was talking about? But ever since, strange things began to occur. starting with the original video posted by Texas, Kansas being mysteriously deleted. Then, a couple of days later, another video pops up of a person saying he was on board the same flight, and he tells his side of the story.
I was on that flight. It was American Airlines. We were leaving Dallas-Fort Worth. I was sitting in the left aisle, about 3 rows back from this woman. She was sitting in the right aisle, and she had this very interesting exchange with some dude in a hoodie. I don't remember the color of the hoodie. This was after putting all the...
Yeah, she wasn't crazy. If he got a whole hoodie, you know, he probably had his head down. Yeah, probably something going on with him.
Luggage away. We'd been on the plane for a little bit. It was before the flight attendant came over and gave the little spiel.
He continues on giving specifics about the flight. And then he explains how the plane lady got into a conversation with a dude in a hoodie.
What I remember is she was having like a full-blown conversation with this dude in the hoodie. I'll call him the hoodie guy. She was having a full-blown conversation with hoodie guy. The weird thing was that he never once said a word to her the whole time. And at the time, I don't know, I wasn't really thinking about it. But it was like it's like she would say something and he like would respond, but there was no exchange happening. It was just her getting more and more frantic.
Creepy, right? But it gets even creepier.
Yeah, it is creepy.
Pay very close attention to what happens next.
So you think he was talking to her through her mind? Like mind talking to her mind? Having a whole conversation in her mind, but she was just speaking it out loud. But he wasn't. He's just talking to her through his mind and her
Okay,
mind.
if she's drunk and she's going crazy, then you would think the dude in the hoodie would have been like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? But he was just like dead locked on her, like deep eye contact with her. Like I don't want to feed into the here, but like almost like she was like in a hypnosis type of thing. And she started getting more and more frantic to the point where then people started kind of noticing. Flight attendant came over, tried to calm her down, like, what's going on? She sat back down, but she kept looking over at this dude in the hoodie, and finally she was like done with it. And that's like when I really started paying attention, like, okay, what the f is going on?
He continues on explaining how she gets up, asks to leave the flight, and then the whole video thing happens. However, according to Cole, something else also happened, something that wasn't caught on video that day.
The weird thing was, after she left the plane, the dude in the hoodie, which the flight attendant was like, did anything happen? And he still didn't say a word. He just went like, and like shrugged. The dude in the hoodie like looked around the plane, and he looked back at me, and he winked at me. And again, I didn't quite register it. I was like, okay, what is that about? I was like, maybe he's just being like an ass, like winking, like that was weird, wasn't it? But now that I look back, I realized that when he winked at me, and it was his left eye looking back at me, it didn't wink like this. It winked like this.
After the video was posted, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and people were completely creeped out about it. Was this man telling the truth? Did this woman on the plane actually encounter some sort of reptilian shapeshifter or something like that?
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah, shapeshifter.
Now, if this wasn't already very strange, it gets even stranger when a couple of days later another video goes viral of the supposed hoodie guy on...
If I ever seen that in real life, I would be creeped the freak out. I'm like, no. I don't know how would I get out of the situation though, cause I don't know if he gonna snatch me up, try to eat me or some shit. I don't know.
On the plane.
Like, do I just keep
This
on
is the video.
conversating
Check this out.
try to leave something?
Oh, this is her bag. She's gonna get her bag. Do you want to get her bag out so we can get this?
Hoodie guy on the plane. This is the video. Check this out.
Oh, this is her bag. She's gonna get her bag. Do you want to get her bag out so we can get this going so you can all go?
In this video, we can see the hoodie guy on the back of the plane, and people were completely creeped out about the possibility that this was the same person that Cole was talking about. Not only that, is this man an alien or a reptilian shapeshifter of some kind?
That's why you gotta
After doing some research, I found out that this video was actually uploaded several years ago, meaning that this is possibly fake. Not only that, apparently so is Cole's story about the reptilian shapeshifter on the plane.
The weird thing was, after she left the plane,
If we take a quick look under his profile, you'll see that he states that this is all just a social experiment to prove how easy it is to fake things online. At this point, things got very blurry. No one knows who the woman is, what she was talking about, and there were loads of people online faking stories about it. But here's where things take an even darker turn. A couple of days later, another video pops up of a supposed passenger in a UK flight freaking out because of a person sitting next to him. This is the video.
Look at everyone filming, man. Let him out. What the is happening right now?
In this video, a 27-year-old boxer tries to open the plane door supposedly because of a passenger sitting next to him. There's not much more information on the video, which makes things a bit more mysterious. And the plane lady in this video, it could just be a coincidence, if it weren't for the fact.
But if it was fake, I mean, it could have been fake. But do you think he would try to get the dude the hoodie a little bit? I don't know.
That in the same week, another video pops up, this time on Reddit. A supposed leaked footage of a flight in China where a man started freaking out mid-air, saying that he had woken up from a time loop and that this was his 6th cycle and that in all previous cycles the plane had crashed.
That gotta be scary, like, you get stuck in a loop and you keep going back to the same thing. It's like that movie with like Tom Cruise, Today After Tomorrow or something like that. I forgot what it's called, but it's like that. Like when he kept dying, he kept going back to the same spot, to the same thing. But damn, that's crazy. Like if you get stuck in a loop and you keep seeing the thing over and over and over, and who wouldn't freak out?
This to say, after being uploaded, the video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and most internet users were confused. Can we
let's see if it like had a deep dream. Yeah, I'm just thinking about all scenarios and stuff. Unless he was in a deep dream, he kept having this loop or whatever, then he just finally woke up out his dream.
actually trust the subtitles and what's being said in the video. So I contacted a few translators, and unfortunately most of them did not understand what was being said. Other internet users stated that the freakout was because the man saw a flight attendant changing her batteries. This means that we can't trust 100% that this is the real deal. However, if this is the real deal, is this man some sort of time traveler or really stuck in a time loop? And I find it to be a bit of a coincidence that we have 3 videos of people having freakouts in airplanes for mysterious reasons in the same month. It could be a very elaborate hoax, or it could be something else entirely. I want to know your thoughts. What do you really think is going on here? Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a really big fan of going into the woods, hiking, camping, and all those things. This is why a couple of months ago, I did a story on Moat Owens, a young man who usually posts videos of motorbiking adventures in the woods and things of sort.
I'm gonna pull this out and just go ahead and put...
Now, a couple of months ago, Moat Owens found himself face to face with the strangest of situations. He was motorbiking deep into the woods, about 12 kilometers deep, when all of a sudden he hears this thing screaming just next to him.
Go this way.
This is creepy.
This is where most people would turn around. Could be missing out what's on the other side.
Off for a reason. Why are you gonna keep going up? My bad.
Could be missing out what's on the other side. Hello?
At the time, some internet users thought that this could be just a bobcat or something like that, while others suggested that this could actually be a skinwalker or something far more sinister. Needless to say, Mo Owens got out of there as fast as possible and, well, he never went back. This is until a couple of weeks ago, his subscribers kept asking him to go there once again, and well, he did. And this is what happened. Check this out.
Hold on tight because Pawns.app app is dropping a game-changing tool to help you make some serious cash.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen.
That's how people get kidnapped, because they go by themselves.
Happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone.
Seeing that the tree that was blocking the path wasn't there anymore, Mo Owens continues on for a bit more, hoping that things will go smooth this time. And this is what happens.
Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. We're probably gonna turn around soon.
Where you still going? It's dark as hell down there.
Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever.
Dude, turn around, turn around. Yeah, dude crazy.
It just got really quiet really fast.
Whoa, get up out of here. On the way, keep it on the train.
That was my cue to leave.
If the woods going silent isn't creepy enough, it gets even creepier when Mo Owens realizes that he actually caught some sort of humanoid looking creature lurking behind one of the trees. At the time, Mo Owens says he did not see it, he just felt the need to get out of there as fast as possible, and he did. It was while editing the video that he actually realized that he caught this bizarre humanoid figure on camera. Many still suggest that whatever this thing is, it might be a rake or a skinwalker.
A rake?
Others state that it's just a wolf or some other animal. But I'm not too sure. If we slow-mo and zoom in on the video, we can see what actually looks like some sort of humanoid figure standing up.
Yeah.
Now, even though not much is known about this mysterious figure, what I do know is that this place is as creepy as it can get. And I'm guessing that whatever it was that he heard the previous time could possibly be the same thing that he encountered this time. But I want to know your thoughts. Is this some sort of skinwalker creature that he actually encountered? Or is it maybe something else entirely? What's your take?
Yo, got me nervous.
When we hear or see things that we don't fully understand, we immediately start looking for an explanation, and when we don't find one, that's when we tend to start looking at things like parallel dimensions, glitches in the Matrix, time travel, and the list goes on. The thing is, since ancient times, it is believed that other types... The
building was missing? Is this a wall? At first I ain't paid attention to how I really look.
Times, it is believed that other types of worlds intertwine somehow with ours. And in different cultures all over the world, this invisible world is known as a spirit world. Now, to this day, this spirit world hasn't been scientifically proven. However, the most modern scientific theories suggest Now, to this day, this spirit world hasn't been scientifically proven. However, the most modern scientific theories suggest that there are possibly more than 10 dimensions, meaning that maybe there is a spirit world, and possibly much more. But here's the thing, with so many videos out there, there should be at least one or two that may actually prove the existence of these other worlds. And maybe there is. On August 2020, an internet profile by the name of Snackquarius was listening to classical music with a friend of hers somewhere in Australia. Most restaurants, stores, malls, everything was basically closed back in 2020. And it was a beautiful afternoon when all of a sudden something really strange happened. This is what she caught on camera.
I hope it does it again.
Get this message. Get in contact with the time capsule. Tear down the script and it's filing me. All tragedies. Task 65.
Am I tripping right now? Ah, what is happening?
In the video, we can clearly hear some sort of interruption on the radio, and all of a sudden, a voice can be heard. I can't exactly make out everything that's being.
Probably is like another dimension that was just clashing. Then people probably time traveling and messing up the timeline.
Being said, however, things like time capsule or time console, and there's not much time, those things are very clear to me, and they were just about enough to catch my attention. And not only my attention, but also the attention of millions of people all over the world. Some internet users thought that maybe this could be a radio transmission from an escape room. The only problem is, in 2020, most likely escape rooms weren't open. And in most countries, you gotta have a license to transmit to radio frequency, so this is most likely not the case. But if it isn't, then what's going on here? Several internet users were trying to figure out exactly what was being said in the radio transmission. One internet user by the name of Jenny said 1065 means stand by, awaiting next message. Another internet user states, it sounds like a time traveler got caught. People went back to help, and he's telling others to hurry and get back, there's not much time. One internet user even stated that a similar thing happened to him before, and that he's been searching the internet ever since and found nothing related to it except for this video.
Get this message. Get in contact with the time capsule. Tear down the script and it's filing me. All tragedies. Task 65.
Now, I'm not exactly sure that this radio interruption in Australia is a time-traveling message, but it is very strange. And to this day, no one knows where it came from or what it means. I want to know your thoughts. Do you think that this is a radio glitch, an escape room, or something like that? Or maybe the real deal? But when it comes to these strange and unexplained occurrences...
Oh, so what happened was, they probably didn't know we was in the COVID time. And they probably ran into it. They got stuck and they couldn't get to the room that they're supposed to get to because it was probably
there's one that's creeping absolutely everyone out.
Yeah, I see you.
On a video posted by Kenny Viral on Instagram, a couple of people are enjoying a good time on top of a mountain in Malaysia when this happens. Check this out.
Yo, what's happening? Ah!
At first, what appears to be a regular and everyday moment on top of a mountain, but then, if we rewind the video and if you pay close attention, there's one specific person that stands out. Internet users were freaked out about it. What appears to be a headless person can be seen in the video. Now, some internet users suggest that this is just an illusion of some type, that the person is actually looking down at a certain angle, making it look like it doesn't have a head. However, many other internet users disagree. Some state that this is possibly a ghost or a glitch in the Matrix. And it could be one of those rare occasions when a camera actually picks up a ghost or something that's not supposed to be there. There are dozens of these unexplained photos all over the world, but I'm not sure. What's your take?
If you make less than $50,000 per year, then this message is for you. Congress just passed a free $1.9 trillion stimulus package.
Now, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I was always afraid of sleeping next to dolls or toys. I was always afraid they would start moving on their own. And even though it never happened, and I knew it was supposed to be impossible, it was something that I was always afraid of. Now, the funny thing about it is that later on, I found out that a lot of people are also afraid of dolls and toys at night.
Aquí les presentamos a la muñeca de Bessie que se la regalaron sus 15 años.
But I guess that this is not the case for Cassie O'Malley. On January 19th, a friend of Cassie's gave her a gift, an Ashton Drake doll.
The person who bought it got it off of Amazon. It's an Ashton Drake doll.
Now, for those of you who do not know, an Ashton Drake doll is a realistic, lifelike doll that actually is referred to sometimes as a reborn because of their resemblance to real-life babies. They use a type of vinyl called So Truly Real, which actually feels like baby skin. It's that realistic. Kinda creepy, isn't it? But it gets even creepier when Cassie actually opens the doll's box for the first time. And this is what happens. Pay very close attention.
Oh my God, I swear to God, this thing just looked at me. Oh my.
Did you see that? Right after Cassie opens the box, the doll's eyes can be seen moving, looking straight at her. And she saw it, and it clearly freaked her out.
Oh my God,
It freaked her out so much that she ended up making several videos in hopes of catching the doll doing it again. But it never did. However, in one specific video, most of her subscribers state that they can see the doll's head moving. Check this out.
As I am sitting here reading all of these comments, I forgot that this is still sitting here.
Now, if all of this weren't strange enough, it gets even stranger. In another video, she finds out that the doll's name is Annabelle's Hugs.
You guys, I just noticed something crazy as you're all gonna think this is so insane, but I just took out the certificate of authenticity for her, and you're not gonna freaking believe the name on this thing. Are you
Even though this is all very creepy, some of her subscribers weren't exactly very convinced that this could be the real deal. So she later posted a video explaining how the doll isn't supposed to move her eyes or her mouth or anything like that.
Also, for the people who say, oh, just, her eyes are supposed to move, her eyes aren't moving. They ain't moving unless she just blinked right there.
If we slow-mo and replay the video, it actually looks as if the doll is looking straight at her. And many seem to agree. But I'm not too sure. What do you think is going on here? Now, when it comes to encounters with the paranormal, public transportation like buses, trains, and taxis have often been the backdrop of unexplained sightings and events. For example, in Japan in 2011 and 2012, there were a number of strange cases of taxi drivers who would pick up passengers that would simply vanish into thin air. Some of these taxi drivers were actually able to capture this on camera. Now imagine a similar situation unfolding thousands of miles away in Delhi, India. A couple of weeks ago in the region of Mundka, a bus driver started noticing strange things going on inside his bus right before his shift ended. In one of the videos, the bus driver notices that one of the seats looks as if there's still someone actually occupying it. He goes over to the CCTV camera and is shocked by what he sees. Check this out.
अजूबा दिखाता हूँ बस के अंदर। देखो, हमें इससे कोई परेशानी नहीं है। कंडक्टर सीट पे अभी कोई नहीं है, कोई भी नहीं है, लेकिन यहाँ पे कोई ना कोई बैठा हुआ है, पर हमें इससे कोई दिक्कत परेशानी नहीं हो रही। ये देखो, मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ कैमरे में, CCTV कैमरे लगे हुए हैं बस के अंदर, और आप इधर देख सकते हो। ये देखो, कंडक्टर सीट पे एक व्यक्ति बैठा हुआ है। देखो, दिख रहा है आपको? कंडक्टर सीट पे ये व्यक्ति बैठा हुआ है। ये देखो, दोबारा से ध्यान से देख लो, बैठा हुआ है। और मैं जो है आपको दोबारा से कंडक्टर सीट की तरफ ले जाता हूँ, और देखो यहाँ कोई भी नज़र नहीं आ रहा कैमरे में। देखो,
in the video, we can see that there's apparently no one sitting inside the bus. However, when the bus driver shows the CCTV camera, it actually checks out that there's someone there. And what makes this all even creepier is the fact that when he approaches the seat, you can actually see the markings as if there's someone actually still there. Creepy, isn't it? But it gets even creepier that same week when the bus driver picks up a passenger and ends up freaking out when he finds out that this passenger is possibly a ghost or something else entirely. And this is what happens. Check this out.
बता नहीं रहे कहाँ पे जाना आपको? कहाँ जाना है आपको ये बताओ। मैडम आप इधर चेहरा तो दिखाओ। चेहरा तो दिखाओ।
दिखाई लेते हैं
और चेहरा क्यों नहीं दिखा रहे आप? चेहरे में क्या दिक्कत है आपको?
चेहरा नहीं है ना, चेहरा नहीं है।
चेहरा कहाँ गया आपका? जो भी आपका चेहरे को आपका चेहरा दिखाओ। चेहरा ही नहीं है।
As you can see in the video, the woman appears to have no face at all. And when the bus driver realizes that he's possibly dealing with something not of this world, he immediately asks his friend to call the police.
जिप्सी खड़ी है तो बुलाना जरा बुलाना। जिप्सी वाला बुलावा मुंडके में। ये लड़की का ये चेहरा।
Now it is being said that when the police arrived, the woman was nowhere to be found. Now, if this is the real deal or not, whatever is going on here, this has got to be one of the creepiest things I've ever seen so far. Most internet users believe that the woman passenger was a jinn, a type of entity that is believed to exist in certain religions and cultures, has no face, and uses a type of cloak.
Ve a mi mano, vea. Ese, ve. Ahí va el hombre. Ya a mí me sale ese hombre, ve. Y los tiros salen poco. Tiro, ya se le pega tiro. No, pero yo lo intento. Perfectamente, uno se ve patrullando muy bien ahí, ve, muy bien. Y se ve todo como se ve ese hombre invisible ahí, ve. Ve, ahí se desapareció.
Other internet users suggest that this is somehow linked to the mysterious freakouts happening in airplanes recently. Now, if this is the case, I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna leave it up to you. Is this bus haunted? And is this possibly a jinn? And is this linked somehow to the mysterious freakouts in airplanes?
Back there is not real.
What's your take? Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos. Don't forget to check them out. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this. Also, if you'd like to contact me, thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. And I'll see you guys again.
But other than that, it's a pretty good video. That is impossible. So, y'all tell me what y'all think about this video. The one in the plane was creepy. And that lady that was on that bus with no face. She said, I don't have one. I don't have a face. That's crazy. So all she had to do is take everything off and she's gone. She disappeared. But anyways, I hope y'all like the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and
the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat,